and I says, Event Hub is sharing your screen. Okay, cool. Yeah, so we're absolutely right. Absolutely right. And I had my other screen.
Oh, somebody's entered the room.
Is someone there?
Your host
I see people coming in.
Your host is on.
23 people.
Hi. Okay.
Hello.
Who are you folks there?
There's people coming in.
Okay.
Hello.
Where do you see the 23?
Where it says participants on the left, underneath your screen. Do you see where it says hide participants? Manage.
I see where it says good day, Dan.
Okay, down below the screen, below your window, where you're showing your screen. You need to get back on your other screen, Dan.
Okay. Just a minute here.
Okay, no, you need to be back into the hub area. I think you closed the window that has your video streaming. So go back to speakers, scroll back up and go to speakers and enter our booth.
Okay.
Actually, Dan, go into schedule.
All right.
And then from schedule, then click on to your presentation.
Okay.
So scroll up on that page, hit schedule. Yep.
Okay.
Then you're going to scroll all the way down.
Yeah, I got it.
All the way
Is
down.
that Tony?
This is Ashley.
Oh, hi, Ashley.
Hello.
Okay.
So then you're going to click on your name under where it says session 2.
Okay.
Yep.
Type my name in.
Did Tony send you a link that you can just?
Yeah.
Dan, just click enter presentation, right?
Enter presentation. All right.
Well, it looks like he's entering as a participant, as an attendee.
Okay.
Enter presentation. I got it. Okay.
Does he have to do something to redo that?
I don't think so. No, I think that's good. Oh, no, don't close that. Yeah, press where it says where the green button. I think it's just loading.
It says loading session. It says loading session.
Yeah.
All right. It's Ashley, right?
Yes. And I will be introducing you.
And so, Ashley, when Dan is ready to switch over to me, you can do that. You can make it happen.
Are you also going? Are you with him, or are you in a different location?
Co-presenter. I'm going to go about 15 minutes.
Oh no, we're different locations. I have my own link.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not 100% how that will work, but we will figure it out.
Okay.
It still says loading session here. Is that right?
Yeah. I would like, because it looks like your computer's maybe a little bit frozen up. I would maybe like you to go to where it says eventhub.shop/New Living Expo and just refresh your page.
Okay. I'm going to enter schedule here again. I'm
Okay.
Go down. I think I was in Edge. I jumped out of Chrome.
Yeah, Chrome is the best platform to use for this website. It works the best.
All right, enter presentation. Okay.
Yep, exactly.
Okay, people say they can hear and see you.
And then you're going to say allow it to use your camera and your microphone. Your attendees can hear everything that we are saying.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
So don't say anything bad.
No. Well, okay.
Okay, so it looks like you're.
Can you see the screen? The attention says attention.
Yes, 35 to any age. Yeah, we can see that.
Right, we're going to go ahead and start. I'm not the issue. The information is the issue, and I want to welcome everybody who's here who can hear everything. My name is Dan Douroux, and I'm on the call here with my associate G. Say your last name, G.
Macosta.
Macosta. Okay, and G will be speaking. She's going to be my timer. I'm going to be her timer. I'm going to go about 15 minutes. She's going to go about, and G's going to go about 15 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and start off here. That is my before and after picture. I'm 72 years old in January, and I'm going to kind of start from the back here. I'm going to go to the disclaimer here real quick. I'm just going to go through this information site. I'm an independent rep for the patent holder, and I'm not a health professional. I'm a health enthusiast, non-health professional, and I had a cancer scare 11 years ago. I'm going to show you quickly my hospital report. I was in Hoag Hospital in Newport Beach. There it is. It was a very scary experience. I had a mass in my stomach. They thought it was liver cancer, 7 by 7 centimeter cecal mass, about the size of a tennis ball. And what they originally thought it was, I was liver cancer. So I was set up for colorectal surgery. That never happened. Somehow I got out of that. That's another story. But life marches on. About 2 years ago, real briefly, I have a condition called hyperlipidemia. It's right here. It's blood sugar issues, and that's my genetic issue. We all have something. That is my genetic issue right there. That's the background real quick. What happened was that about 2 years ago, I'd moved from California to Southern California, getting ready to retire, and my symptoms started coming back, and it was really haunting. That's the best word I can use. And the prospect of colloidal surgery and the constant digestive issues and so forth, and I've been a very good soldier about my health and nutrition. And what I was doing before just was not working. And I cannot say that enough. I cannot impress upon you enough. I tried everything, double and triple. Acupuncture, chiropractic. I went to a health professional. I was living in Newport Beach, California, some of the best health professionals anywhere in the world. And none of them ever even mentioned the word stem cell to me. And one day I got a call from a friend. He's a fellow about my age, and I'm going to show you best I can what he said to me. And I'm going to click right here. He said simply this. He said, Dan, my MD says my emphysema is down to a trace. He'd been using this patch thing about 90 days. And I didn't even know what he was talking about. I had heard about stem cells, but I didn't really know what it was. And all I knew was that he said it cost about $100. I thought he meant $100 a session. I'd pay $150 just to talk to a doctor after I had a bunch of blood tests. And I was in right there. I looked at some video. It was interesting. It sounded official, but I kept in my mind what my friend had said to me. And I know he'd been very diligent about keeping his health in order. He'd been a smoker for many years and stopped, and things were doing pretty good, but time marches on. And that's the next cue, time. Let me go over here to the front page here. This is my driver's license, and that's not a very good picture, but it is a real picture. This is my driver's license here in California. These are about 10 months apart, and this is my driver's license here when I came to Florida. And someone said to me, well, that's Photoshop. I said, well, the DMV does not do Photoshop, not that I know of. I've never seen them do it. It's in and out if there ever was one. And be that as it may, there it was. Gosh. And what I came to learn is that, and this is the information I want to give you, it's brief and it's not that complicated, is that stem cells are repair cells. They repair damaged cells of all kinds. Blood, bone, skin, you name it. That's what they do. And why should we be concerned about stem cells? Well, I didn't know it at the time, but I was feeling the effects of it. I should be concerned that as we age, and this is a common knowledge, as we age, stem cells go dormant. They stop doing what they do, stop repairing. And that's what had happened to me. 11 years ago from my surgery, from my situation at the hospital, it had passed. So I wasn't the same person as I was 11 years ago, and neither was my body. So the same things were not working, no matter how much more I tried to apply them. And being over 65, it was even worse. And we can provide you with some very good scientific information that I've come to learn that at 35, you're about half gone stem cells, but 45, 55, and 65, that in the 50s and the 60s, especially in the 60s, is when things really start to get wild. And what you do is you get the indications are poor resistance to diseases, poor resistance to viruses. We know all about that now. In my case, was poor resistance to digestive issues. Okay? And so then what happened was I got some of these patches. And the patches are like a Band-Aid. And here's another picture. This picture right here, this is the actual patch right here. And we can get into where you put the patch and when do you put the patch and all that. But basically, you put it, the stem cell patch, this is a universal spot right here. But there are other places you can place it. Say if you have a knee problem, you can place it on the knee. And we can get into that in Q&A and also a private Q&A. And so I was getting prepared to do this seminar, this webinar. Ken, the gentleman who's in charge of the Expo, said, Dan, you need a picture of the patch. And I said, oh, you're right. So I said, oh, I have one. And I knew I had taken a picture. And then I realized it was in November of 2019, which is obviously just a year ago. And I said, this is going to be a real test. So I went down to the UPS store, and they have a passport section there. You can see the white background. And I asked the fella to take a photo of me, and I looked at it, I said, oh my God, this thing really does work. These are just the outward manifestations. So here they are, the patch in the back of my neck 2 years later. And if you were to take this, and I actually can blow it up a little bit, you can see the wrinkles right here, and then over here on this side, on the other one, I blow up on the same side. It's like they didn't exist. So, but these are just the outward manifestations. I just cannot stress that enough. And what you can expect to get is we've had a lot of, G's going to talk about this. She had an ankle injury. I am a tennis buff, and I had various sports injuries, neck, knee, and back. And from those, as I was getting older, they were starting to really fester up and bother me. Those have essentially become a thing of the past. My big issue, again, was the digestive health. Those were bonuses, and the skin and the appearance were just bonuses to me. The big thing was the internal, and increased energy, so forth and so on. So that's basically what happens is with this technology, this stem cell patch technology, it activates the stem cells to allow our bodies to repair. Here's some statistics, and I'm not going to read them all, but I'm just going to say about 50% of the time, or the vast majority of time, someone who takes just one patch, anywhere from 3 to 24 hours, they can feel the difference. I've never had anybody take more than, 5 patches maximum, has not felt something significant. Okay? And it's very rare that it goes much beyond 5, but these are the statistics. Okay? This is a real important point. If you're taking nutrition right now, your favorite supplements, your favorite CBD, whatever you're taking, continue to take it. There's not even a discussion about not taking what you're currently taking now. And as far as medications going, we have a number of people that are taking medications, and we can get into that, but they seem to be taking them less and that type of thing. Okay. The patches are very reasonably priced. A lot of people, I can give you a website to go to that's $10,000-$15,000 for shots. And they don't perform, from what I can tell and what I found out, they don't perform anywhere near as well as these patches perform. And it's really ridiculous. It's such a difference in price. And that's probably one of the most difficult things that I have to explain. That people just can't believe that you could spend $2 to $4 a day and get the results that you don't have, that people are spending tens of thousands of dollars for. And I mean tens of thousands. We have available to us clinical studies. Lots of independent clinical studies. We can make that available to you. And myself and G, we personally guarantee that we will follow through with you and help you with any of your issues. We will monitor you. We will coach you through the process. This is a 15-year-old company that we represent. We're going to get into that. They have a patent on this. The patent was just issued this last year. They have other patches, okay, that go into other things. The stem cell patch, I'm going to show you that here real quick. Yeah. Here is the stem cell patch right here. It retails for $149.95. Nobody pays retail that I've ever had. And they wholesale for $99.95. And then we have some other patches that deal with antioxidants, stress. When you get into more specific things, we can get into that. And that's a really good 6-month program. We can get into this. It's a really good 6-month program that has a savings of about $350. We can get into that. There's my contact information. Take a look at that. And that's about all I want to say right now. Well, we're going to have some Q&A right after this. How are we doing for time, G?
Really good. I'm actually answering some questions from people in the chat right now.
Okay. Do you feel good to go ahead and talk? Or
actually, I'd love to actually address a question Michelle has.
Okay, why don't you do that? Okay, that'll be great.
Michelle is asking, where do the stem cells come from? And Michelle, this patch activates your own body's stem cells using the same principle of light as the sun activating our body's ability to create vitamin D. So there's no stem cells being harvested anywhere or being inserted into you. And in fact, nothing goes into your body with the patch. So the patch is made of a cellulose type base that sits on against your skin, and your body's far infrared light reactivates to the matrix of these patch technologies, and each one is slightly different. And what the stem cell activating patch, which is actually called X39, what that patch actually does is activate our body's ability to create more copper peptide. And in clinical studies, increased amounts of these certain copper peptides are what activate our own body's stem cells to act as if they were younger. So they've shown in the studies that someone who is like 60 after just 24, 48 hours on these stem cell patches, their stem cell function in their body is as if they were half their age. So, and it happens very quickly, but no stem cells are harvested or grown or taken from anything. It's just a patch technology, a very specific patented technology activating our body's ability to do this stuff. Does that make sense? It's pretty cool science.
I put it right on the screen here if you want to read that through.
Oh yeah,
that's what G just referred to. Right
yeah,
there.
And the websites that we have linked up to us and anything are going to. They have so much clinical studies on them and all of everything that you can need to do. Michelle, if you go to the link under my picture on our booth, you can see. I have links to the different products on that post. And then be sure to reach out to us before you buy anything so we can answer any questions before you pay for anything.
Right, that's the best. Okay, G, do you want to say anything else?
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think we can get my video on screen, and that's fine. I'm happy to share anything with anybody who reaches out, but we do have a lot of photos and before and afters and things.
Yeah, let me bring some of those up here real quick.
I specifically have been, yes, Michelle, you can wear the patches in the shower. I specifically have been using the patches only about a little more than 30 days. And I'm 57, but I've been doing very active, proactive nutrition. And I'm that person that you hear about a supplement is going to make your skin better or is going to make something better. I'm going to try it out. And so when I see things that really help people, when I saw Dan's picture, I was like, I don't know what this is, but I have to find it. I have to try it. So I immediately just bought it and put it on myself. Like, I'm just that kind of a person. Yeah, look at this person's hands that Dan's showing on the screen right now. It's phenomenal. And you saw the back of his neck. He doesn't even look like the same person. So to me, that's convincing enough to put it on my body. And then as soon as I had them ordered, I watched every video that the company has and read all the studies. And it's really the most fascinating technology I've ever seen, because unlike another supplement that we have to ingest, nothing is going into your body. You're not taking another antioxidant. You're not taking another superfruit. It's just taking your body's infrared light and shining it back in such a way that it's activating those copper peptides, and they're having amazing results. Look at this young man. He was in a snowboarding accident, and this is a 5-day healing result. Just phenomenal. And you can't make that stuff up. So I think for me, I already look younger than most of my friends because of the other things that I do. But what I have found, I have rosacea and like a lot of sinus issues. And so I tend to get really puffy around my nose area with, the big puppet lines, marionette lines. And since doing the patches just even 30 days, I've noticed that has diminished dramatically. I don't really have any wrinkles, so it's hard for me to notice anything like that yet. But I was getting that little turkey neck thing, and that was the one thing that I did notice went away immediately, like that little flabby under the neck thing. It's gone. And that's just in 30 days. But I just suggest that anybody who's interested, give it a try, because the company does have a money-back guarantee, so you can't lose. And it's really remarkable technology. I also use the skincare products, and they're fabulous. They also have a patch specifically for skin, which it kind of activates antioxidants in your body to help with skin repair. And I highly recommend the skincare system to anybody who's interested in skincare. It's pretty natural. The only caveat I would say is if you have any fragrance issues, do not buy it, because there is fragrance in it. I don't know why they did that, but there is fragrance in it. It's not an awful fragrance, but for those who are sensitive, you should not buy it. And it would make a great gift for someone. It's beautiful, beautiful packaging. Nice thing. Mary Kay asked, can a 65-plus-year-old person wear the patch when in an infrared heat sauna? You can wear the patch, Mary Kay, anytime. The infrared heat sauna is not going to have any detrimental effects while wearing the patch. However, anytime that you feel any issues, you can always just remove it. And so far, as CD is asking about negative possible side effects, unlike actually having stem cell injections, there have been no reported negative side effects whatsoever. They only help people. Erica wants to know what we mean by the free sample with a private Q&A. Erica, we would just like to just have a quick phone call or chat on Zoom or something with you, and then we'll send you a free sample, get your address and send you a free sample in the mail.
Yeah, we want to know what your goal is so we can help you. I'm so glad G is on here. She's more technical than I. I just patched on. I said, let me see if this thing works. And you see here. just to give you an idea.
I think, Dan, if you were to stop sharing your screen, then G would be able to come up and see her picture if that matters for you guys.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe if you unshare your screen, I can share mine.
Okay, can we, all right, we have about 9:27, so we're doing pretty good with time. What do I do to stop my screen so G can do her screen?
I can see G now. So
okay, go ahead, do your screen, and then I'll kind of bark a little bit in about 15 minutes or 10 or 15 minutes, and let's go do some more questions.
Okay, so hi everybody, if you can see me. I'm going to share my screen. Let's see.
I think, Dan, what you need to do is completely unshare your screen because you guys are very little on the screen.
And, now we're doubled up.
And yeah, you guys are doubled up, exactly.
So what do
So at the very bottom where you see the picture where it says stop video, mute, and then it says stop sharing, click on that where your cursor is right there, press that.
It's
where it says stop share.
Stop share. Okay.
Yep.
Now G can do her.
Oh. Okay. Yep. So everybody got to see me adjust my hair.
Yep. And now G, you're sharing your screen. Is that correct?
I am. Can you guys see this picture of me?
Yes.
Okay, so this is a picture that was taken. I was about 33 years old here. And you can see how puffy my skin is and my wrinkles. Like, I had really bad 11s back then. And I thought I looked really cute, but obviously not so cute. You might notice that I have gray roots in my hair. I started going gray when I was 14. And that's really kind of the thing that set me down this path of more than 40 years now of reading scientific journals about aging and why do some people age worse than others. And so, yeah, ask me anything about telomeres, stem cells. I've been just keeping up with that over the years because it's really of interest to me. I finally have embraced my white hair. Now, this is the picture I took of me the day I started using these. And you can see my rosacea patches, and I don't have a lot of wrinkles because like I say, I have been very good about taking care of my skin. But I have a lot of redness and a little bit of puffiness, mostly around this area of my face. And that's what I'm hoping, give me a little time and I'll have a good after picture for you. This is my favorite before and after picture that I have seen from the company. This woman was 93 years old. Or young, 93 years young. This is her before picture and 60 days later. It's just phenomenal. And then someone who started out, she's, in her 30s or so, but just, that little wrinkliness, and then how just in the course of a year, she goes into that smoother skin, and all she's doing is the one patch. So it's a really, really powerful technology. There's so much information on the website. The skincare system is really beautiful as well. It's, again, would make a great gift for anybody for Christmas. It's packaged beautifully, and it's very, very nice. And it's pretty clean. I'm very particular about putting toxins on my skin. However, like I did say, they did stick some scent in there. So there is that thing, but it's a very, very lovely light, and it's just simple steps. You have a patch to wear at night, and then a night cream and a day cream, and that's it. So they keep it very, very simple. This is the name of the company. It's LifeWave, and on the website you'll see all the different pricing and products that they have. The patches. There's patches for other things as well as the X39 patch that we're talking about. X39 patch is the one they just refer to as the stem cell patch because of its activation technology. So again, no stem cells, nothing is going into your body. Your body's turned on to activate the things that it normally would naturally, but stops doing as we age. So that's pretty much, I have a website. There's a link underneath my picture in there. And I do have some links to the different products that I use. So for anybody who's interested, they can find me through the link below my picture on this website. Any more pictures or any more? Oh, Michelle, $99 is for a packet of patches. You get 30 patches in a packet. Some people use the patches every day, and some people just use them every other day, so they make their packet last for 60 days. But there is a preferred customer program that's really, really phenomenal because in addition to the stem cell patch, you get other sample patches through each month. So each month you get a different patch to try as well as your stem cell patch. And I think by the time you get to month 6, you get a free packet of your patches. So
yes, you do get a free packet.
yeah, so
You get actually 2 free packets.
I think it's the most amazing preferred customer program I've ever seen. So you get to buy it wholesale, and then you also get lots of freebies along the way, which is pretty cool. Any other questions that people have? Oh, why only 12 hours, Adriana is asking. And Adriana, it's because just like, the light of the day is only, we're only in the light like 12 hours a day. There's just a thought, it's like not, they don't think it hurts anybody to wear them longer, but they do feel like you need to give your body the rest, kind of an on again, off again thing, just like being out in the light for, we don't sit in the light for 24 hours a day either.
The way I'll interject, the way that was explained to me is that it turns on a switch, this process, and you don't want to overdo it. The patches are programmed for 12 hours. Generally, it's recommended to take during the day. I have folks who take them at night and do really well by it. So I can't say one's better than the other from testimonials I've gotten from folks. However, it's been told to me on a number of occasions that you want to discard it after 12 hours and let your body complete the cycle, complete the process. You don't want your body to become numb or desensitized to the process. And it's very important. It's very important to, now, I've had people forget, okay, no problem. Just try to remember, put it in your phone, little alarm, and it works much better that way. Any other questions?
I just answered a question for Crystal who asked which patch works for pain. I told her that they still recommend X39 for everybody, and then if you still have pain, there is another patch you can add as well.
Yeah, there's another patch. We can coach you on all that. I'm going to put I can't share my screen, but let me.
Your website is tlcstemcells.com, right?
Right, tlcstemcells.com.
I put that in the chat for people.
Okay. And I'm going to share my screen here real quick. And okay, share screen. All right. This is a cheat sheet. We recommend you start with the stem cell patch, and then from there we have other patches for the antioxidant press, the glutathione press. I call that Miracle 2. Miracle 1 is the X39 patch. Miracle 2 for me is the glutathione patch, and boy, does it really work. I used to pay. I forget what I paid for glutathione shots and pills. It's ridiculous, and this is like less than $3 a day. And I use it maybe like 3 times a week, 3 times a patch. I use it like 3 times a week. One for stress, which is wonderful for the cortisol. Was the Crystal asked about the pain? This one is the one for the pain. This one is for strength, and this is for sleep. And they have some other ones, but these are the real prime ones people use a lot. And this program that they have, as G was referring to, is a great customer referral program. It's $19.95 registration one time. Then it's $99.95 a month. You can stop it at any time you want. But what they do is they send you out a stem cell and 10 of the glutathione. So and that's worth about $3 each. So you already got back your $20. Then each month they'll do the same thing. Okay? And then on the 6th month, and they'll sample you each month. You give you the stem cell each month, and then you get a sample each month of the glutathione, of the stress, of the more specific pain relief one, the strength one, and the sleep one. Then at the end of 6 months, you'll get another stem cell. You'll get 2 stem cells, plus you'll get one of the ones that you like most of the samples. Now, I have people using these patches every other day, and they're doing well by them. So this 6-month program here will literally last you a year. That's my personal opinion, but we can discuss that, and I can give you the details on that. So the economics here are very good. They're very good. And that's about a wholesale savings of about $350. Excellent program. Okay. Here is a real good summary I can give to anybody of the studies on the patches. Talks about the patches, the clinical research. This right here almost makes you an expert, and I really truly mean that. Right here on these 2 pages. This is all you really need to know, and your personal experience. All right. So, did you want to share the screen? Additionally, G, I'll go out.
That's okay. I'm just answering some questions here. Carrie just asked about what it means when you cannot stop and restart the program. Carrie, it just means in the preferred customer program, in order for them to give you all the free stuff, you can't stop and then restart and still get that same free stuff. So if you restart, you're starting from 0 again. So if you're going to try to get the 6-month benefit and get your free patches and you stop then, you just don't get any ongoing benefits from the program. But you can start again, then you just start at day 1 again, I guess.
By all means, contact us and we'll coach you the best way to get the best results on the patch and for your pocketbook. That's our job. Our job is to help you to get the most best benefits from the product and the best benefits for your money. That's what we're here for. You're typing away, G.
Crystal is asking, is all this information on our websites?
Yes, pretty much. Go to tlcstemcells.com. I put a lot of time in that. That's kind of my basic testimonial. Please read over the testimonials. I am so proud of those. They are real. They are really what happened to folks.
People are asking about things that are like, medical claims, and I hope you all understand that, Shelley, like for hypothyroid and medications and anything like that, we can never make any claims about medical conditions. People, there's a lot of testimonials for people having improvements of a lot of medical conditions, but the company could go out of business if we were going around making any kind of medical claims. So I would work with your doctor on anything when it comes to getting on or off medications, but you cannot hurt yourself from trying the patches and seeing what they do for your body. They are going to, the activation of the copper peptides, for instance, with the stem cell patches is scientifically proven with samples from blood and urine and everything. It's scientifically proven that it does increase the things that increase our stem cell activation. So they have scientific backing for all the different patches for what they are supposed to do that aids in those certain things. So the best thing to do, just give it a 30-day try. They're very inexpensive. I mean, for the cost of, a good dinner out, you can get some of these patches and try them for a month and see how well they work.
We'll fine tune your questions for you. We'll walk you through it. Again, we make no medical claims. That's what I started with right here. Is that I am an independent representative, a patent holder. All the information contained herein is based upon my study as a non-health professional, my personal experience, and the experiences of others they have communicated to me. I make no medical claims or give medical advice. Please consult with your health professional if you deem it necessary before and during using any patch. And that's all I can tell you. I have a gentleman, just to give you one example right here, right here, this gentleman. He's from Europe. He's not too good in English. It's not his best language. You can see by his spelling. He's on about 6 to 8 different medication. He has stents in his legs. He's on some sort of kidney something. He's had, and he's a diabetic. He's on, and he has 4 different doctors. He's 71 years old. He's a retired contractor, and he took the patches and the information I gave him to 4 doctors. And 3 doctors told him, no, don't take it. Why don't you wait? A 4th doctor, I believe it was his general doctor, said, it's not going to do you any good, and it's not going to do you any harm. If you want to take it, go ahead and take it. And he's doing pretty good. He's had some different blood tests recently, and things are, he said, well, it's a little bit better. I have a little more energy. Okay. And I'll leave it at that. But I do recommend here, for example, this is these people right here. This was G's right here. G. That's what she wrote to me right there. Okay. This here is a lady in the Philippines. She's 28 years old. She has scoliosis. She says, the pain is going away. Thank you. I'm so happy to find fast relief with nothing else worked. This is a person right here with cirrhosis of the liver. Oh, my God. I have had liver cirrhosis, so I'm suffering from abdominal pain and muscle cramps. On the first day of using the patch, I placed it on my lower abdomen, and after 6 hours, the pain from my abdomen going away. I also feel leg cramps, and after 2 hours of using the patch, the pain also gone. The second day of using the patch, I didn't feel the leg cramps, and I feel less tired and less fatigued. So since I've used the patch, I've never experienced cramps and so much pain like before. They're meaning to say, thanks to the patches, I feel much better now. And these are exactly what these people said. This is a lady right here. This is my very first customer. Only 2 days using the patches, and I look 5 years younger. Thank you. I'm so happy. Awesome. I'm shining like a flower, a sunflower.
I have a question I can answer, Dan.
Go ahead.
Ashley's asking, can you use the patches in different parts of your body at the same time? And yes, Ashley, you can. All the patch placements that they recommend are based on acupressure points. Dan?
Yeah.
Same thing.
Anyway, so if you're using like the stem cell patch on the back of your neck and the glutathione patch, they have some different spots you can put that. And then they have, like if you're using the Aeon patch, there's some points you can put them like on your foot. And one that for weight loss specifically goes above your left ankle or below your left knee. There's a couple different acupressure points for that one.
They have some great, all the patches come with an instruction manual. It's very simple. It has a silhouette of a body, and it shows you where to place it. It's very simple, and we can walk you through that. Not a problem.
Yeah.
By the way, when you have a wound or something, you don't, like this person, I know I don't see the patch here, but I'm sure they placed it near the wound. Near the wound. You're not on it. Yeah, I'm certain this gentleman didn't place it on his back. I'm sure he probably placed it somewhere near the wound.
A creator of the patch technology says that from all the studies they've done, putting it just in the places where they recommend works. You don't have to put it right next to a wound. People feel it's kind of like a Band-Aid, like they feel like it's better to be closer to the wound, but he doesn't believe that makes any difference. Just so you know, you can put it where, on the back of your neck, and if your wound is on your ankle, it's still going to get there.
And that's true. That's why it's important to have a little coaching with this. For example, that's the inventor. But let me show you what someone told me. All right? This is Eric. he was probably the most difficult person I've worked with. He's pretty out of shape on quite a few medications, and this is what he wrote. It definitely works. I put the patch in different pain points today, and it works. Also, my skin, I can see a big improvement. I'm not using really any prescription creams and minimal moisturizers, moisture, whatever that is. I see how the pain goes down when you target it. And I recommended it to him that he was having neck pain and shoulder pain. I said, move the patch around. That was on a Friday, and I got this the following Saturday. So, again, the coaching is real important. We want to help you get results. We just don't have you buy something and let us know how great it is. No, we will coach you through this. Any other questions?
Ashley was asking if the patch help with acne, and I know I've seen some specific really bad skin before and after photos where people had like that severe adult acne.
They've had some fabulous results with the glutathione patch with the acne, and there's been a study on that.
Oh, yeah, the glutathione. The glutathione, in case for those who don't know, is our body's main antioxidant. It's the most powerful antioxidant that our body actually has the ability to create itself. So unlike vitamin C, which our body cannot create, glutathione, it can. And so the glutathione patch is able to activate that ability in our body to create more glutathione. And increased antioxidants to our body, of course, deals with that. I was trying to multitask here. Yes, Ariana is saying yes. As we get older, our levels drop of glutathione. So yeah, again, when you reactivate the glutathione, you can have all the wonderful results that it does with those things.
Miracle 2 is glutathione, everybody. Miracle 2, okay.
Yeah, well,
Miracle 1 is the stem cell. Miracle 2 is the glutathione.
And for background, the company, the other patches came along first, and the X39 has only been out since. Has it been 2 years, Jan, or what?
Well, they got that. I think 2019, beginning of 2019, they just got the patent. When you apply for a patent, I get the technical term, but they were given granted the patent approval in 2020. So it's pretty new in that respect.
Right.
Any other questions?
I don't see any.
And said that he is not able to see your virtual booth. Maybe you can guide him to be able for him to get to your virtual booth.
Okay, we don't have a virtual booth, right?
We're just speaking, and
have websites.
You want to? I'm Dan at tlcstemcells.com. Let me put.
I'll put my email in there too.
Put your email.
Dan, I'll type your email in there. So Dan at TCL Stem Cells.
Yeah, Dan at tlcstemcells.com. I'll give you my phone number if you want to put that in there.
Yeah, let me put that in. .com. Okay, what's your contact number, Dan?
949 375 3762 Eastern Time.
Okay.
So please give me a text and we'll set up a time real fast or real quick.
I'll put my phone number in too for anybody who wants to text
put
me.
in your email and your wherever you got there, G. Wow.
I will tell you that once you get kind of started on this, there's a just so many amazing videos that the company has done. Seminars and webinars and things where you can get all the science you could ever want until your head is exploding. I like that stuff, but some people don't. But for those of us who like to know what it is that's causing these wonderful responses we're having, it is kind of neat to see that.
And I can tell you that the vast majority of these folks here, I would say 9 out of 10, just trusted this. My experience is, okay, Dan, I'll go with you, and they got to comes with the money back guarantee. Some cases we're very close friends, got a couple samples that worked. Most of the time, people just go on the testimonial. They go based upon how did it work for you? How did it work for you? By the way, real quick, we're getting some fabulous results even with animals with this. And we saw the picture of the dog, which is amazing. There's a lady out here. I'm in Florida, and her name is Liz. And a friend of hers that she works with, she's in senior care, and a fellow senior care person, they were talking about her knee, and she got one patch and put it on the back of her neck. And she said almost an hour later,
you may have already heard,
the pain was almost gone. Okay? And then she started doing some research, and she's involved with a lot of horses. And now she's starting to use the patch. They have a patch for horses for horse pain. And she's pretty excited about the results she's getting. I don't have a real lot to tell you about on that right now, but
I just posted a video link to YouTube it's a video called Horses Don't Lie.
Yeah.
And it's where they're using the patches on horses, and just watching that is amazing.
Yeah, it's an amazing video. Yeah. Well, we got about 6 minutes to go, and we have our contact information there. And I'm sure glad you've been here, G. Did a really good job, and I hope I know other people feel the same way.
Yeah, this has been really fun. I was scared no one was going to show up because we're the last session of the day.
We're the best for last.
It's really nice that there were so many of you here. And this really is amazing technology. I'm big on nutrition and eating all the right things and giving my body everything it needs to thrive. So it's really, really neat to have something that, Judy, it's not an ingredient. There's no ingredient that goes in your body. It's just activating your body through light and getting your body to do what it's supposed to do. So, but
I tell people it's like the wind. You can't see it, but you know it's there.
Yeah, Judy, it's amazing technology. There are some. Reach out to us through one of the phone numbers or our websites or email, and I can get you a video that shows exactly. It explains it way better than I can how it does that. And it is a patented technology no other company has. It's really, really cool.
And I would be very surprised if you didn't get some pretty cool results, Ashley. I don't know if you're still here or not on the acne part. It's the glutathione is the big garbage, picks up all the toxins and stuff, cleans out the body.
Yeah, I don't have that as much of a problem as I did when I was younger, but definitely when I was younger, I had that hormonal acne and just that general kind of stuff, but nothing dramatic or anything. But I did want to let everyone know that after this session is over, that the chat is not going to save. So I would suggest, if anybody does need the website, phone numbers, links, to copy and paste them and put them somewhere safe, because once this session is done, the chat does not save. That's one thing that this platform does not do, is it does not save the chat. I am recording your session, so it will be available for 30 days, and you can go and watch that again, but the chat does not save. Just want to let everyone know that.
I'm just going to read our phone numbers again, just really quickly for people, so it's in the chat or in the save. So it's to contact Dan, you want to call 949-375-3762. He's in Eastern Time in Florida. To contact G, I'm at 406-396-2433, and I'm at Mountain Time and in Montana. So both of us are happy to answer your questions. We work together as a team and help folks out. So please feel free to reach out to us. We're not here to sell you anything, but if you want to try something, we're certainly going to help you find the best solution for you.
Yep. Yeah, it's all about your results, folks. It's all about your results, your own personal results. You're the best. You're the best judge. Okay. Well, is there anything else in the chat?
I think we've answered all the questions that have come through. So
the last question I see is the. Wait a minute. Oh, it's this. Yeah.
And you guys can go down to the very last second. You still have 2 minutes left, so fill your session time up, I would suggest.
Okay, we have 2 more minutes to talk, Dan. Is there anything else you wanted to say? I really highly recommend the skincare products for anybody who's really into the skincare because I love them. I'm always looking for that perfect, not too greasy moisturizer, that just really nice serum feel, and it's a very lightweight and something that doesn't have a lot of junk in it. So it's really, really clean again, except for that fragrance. I don't want to talk to those.
Here's my last word, folks. If you have elderly folks that were in pain, arthritis, back pain, by all means, get this for them, please. This is really something for the elderly folks, your parents, your grandparents, people, arthritis, back pain, sports injuries, you name it. They got to have it. I really mean it. I am 72 years old in January. I am going on 62, and that is a fact.
I love it. Yeah, I think I saw one. Somebody wrote, I finally know what I want to be when I grow up, and that's younger. So
I love that one.
It's actually
then patch on. You want to be younger, patch on. That's what
Thank you, Ariana. Yeah, I think Dan looks amazing for his age as well. Like it does help you to age in reverse. So welcome to the Benjamin Button Club.
Well, thank you so much.